Hello folks, Sergey Metelsky here from Blenderust.com, and while a couple of full-fledged tutorials are currently in making, let me have just a few minutes of your time to announce an update for my good old alarm and shutdown add-on to version 1.2 beta, which now allows you not only to play a sound alarm and put your computer to sleep or shut it down by timer, but now also to send an email notification on render completion event. And now it also supports Blender 2.8. Neat, huh? Now, if you never heard of the add-on, you just install it as usual, go to User Preferences, or just Preferences for Blender 2.8, choose Render category there, enable the add-on, and now here you have a brand new option to set up your custom sound file for the alarm. And also set up options to set up automatic emails when your render is complete. Be advised that this feature is in beta state, and with some email service providers it might not work. I've tested it on several providers and it worked fine except for Google Mail, which just won't accept my username and password for some reason. I never figured out why yet. But there's plenty of free email service providers out there to choose from. In my case, I use my Yandex Mail. The setup is really simple and you have to do it once. All the required data typically freely available for the users. First, you type in an address of so-called SMTP server. It's for outcome in mail. In my case, it's smtp.yandex.ru. Some servers require an SSL connection and/or specific port. You can set it up here as an option. Then you enter your username and password from your email account. And finally, you have to set from whom you're sending and to whom, respectively. And these two fields can be the same. Nobody stops you from sending an email to yourself. Now, when everything is set, don't forget to hit the Save Setting button. Now go to Render tab in Properties region. For Blender 2.8, it's Output tab. Find Alarm and Shutdown panel here, enable it. And now you can set alarm sound type, its volume, check it out prior to render. Then you can set up shutdown type and timeout until it triggers. Pretty straightforward. And well, this one is pretty self-explanatory. Now, if you hit render, when it's complete, you will hear a sound alarm, and if you've set shutdown timer to anything but 0, you'll see this button that lets you abort shutdown timer until it ran out. In a few moments, depending on your mail service provider, you'll get an automatic message in your inbox with a scene name, file name, and a timestamp. This feature might be useful when you're away from your computer, but you need to know when the rendering is finished, or notify your colleagues, for example, so they can grab the files and use it further down the pipeline. If you haven't got the message in a reasonable time, be sure to check your spam box. It might end up there. If you still haven't found it, check the Blender console for possible errors. Don't forget, it's still beta. And that's it for update 1.2 beta. You can get it free from Gumroad. Links are in the description for this video. Don't forget to share your thoughts on how to improve it and whether you find it useful at all. I hope you will, guys. Subscribe to my channel and keep track of new interesting stuff. Also check out my website Blenderust.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon.